Yo, what's up, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Roland Raider here, coming to you with my instant game reaction to the Denver Broncos losing to the Oakland Raiders 15 to 12. Uh, you know, gotta have those interruptions all the time. But anyway, two people on defense stand out above and beyond. And that is one, Ben Heaney. Ben Heaney was all over the place in this game. In on almost every tackle, he was just a monster out there in coverage, in the running game. Why Lofton was in the game at all on those passing downs in the second half, I couldn't even begin to tell you because Heaney was a beast. The second, okay, is Khalil Mack. Man, this kid has just shot up and he has perfected his game of finishing to the quarterback. He got 5 sacks today. He takes over the league lead in sacks for the NFL. He ties a franchise record for 5 sacks in a game with the one and only great Howie Long. Just to be in the same sentence and same frame as Howie Long just shows how much this kid has grown. He has been a monster this season. He's got a total of 14 sacks now on the year. He, he came into the game with 9, and when he was one-on-one, they couldn't block him, whether he was on the left side or the right side. Didn't even matter. He was just in there, giving Osweiler all kinds of havoc. We came out in the first half dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. We went into the half with a minus 10 yards. Minus 10 yards. They had 284 yards going into the half. We had minus 10. However, we were only down 12 to 0. Okay? For our defense to hold them to field goals was huge in this game. Granted, our defense wasn't great in the first half. Nico Thorpe, you have two options with him, okay? You can either, well, no, there's really two problems with Nico Thorpe, not options. One is he can't tackle, and two, he can't cover. So he's either out there and he looks totally fucking lost, or he's holding the receiver. Like one of the two. I mean, you can take your pick. We did get lucky a little bit with some of their drop passes. Unfortunately, Malcolm Smith had a terrible, terrible game trying to cover Vernon Davis. He was not in tight coverage ever on Vernon Davis. But at the end of the game, Vernon Davis dropped an easy first down pass. We went into the prevent defense, which, not gonna lie, I thought was gonna be a disaster for us because usually prevent defense for us means it prevents us from getting a win because we let them drive down the field and do whatever the hell they want. But the one time during the prevent defense that we actually rushed for, Mack got his 5th sack. Then on 4th down, Denico Autry, it was basically a 2-man rush. I mean, Mack didn't even rush the passer till, the very end of the play. But Denico Autry was in there, man, and he, got the hit. Somehow he didn't get the sack because Osweiler made this miraculous, underhanded lob down the field to no one. But, it is what it is. Crabtree was really excited in this game. At the end, you could see that. Just a little side note for news. We did extend contracts to Jameis Olawale for 3 years, as well as Michael Crabtree for 4 years. So we're headed in the right direction, people. We snapped a losing streak to the Broncos of 8 straight. We hadn't beaten the Broncos since 2011. Khalil Mack, also another record that he tied, was he is the first First Raider to record at least 10 sacks in a season since Warren Sapp and Derek Burgess did it in 2011, I believe. Anyway, great game for us. On a down note, in my opinion, Seabass is done. Like he's done. He hasn't made anything in clutch situations this year. He's missed way more than we need him to. He hasn't been reliable for us all year. Another note, because everybody's freaking out about us going for the 2-point conversion. Bottom line is, John Kondo was hurt when he went down and recovered the muffed punt that everybody landed on his right shoulder. He was in the locker room getting his shoulder checked out. He later came back into the game. But for that scoring play that Seth Roberts made a beautiful catch that, it could have been overturned, but it wasn't because there wasn't enough evidence. But on the other hand, John Kondo was hurt. Okay, people, he was hurt. He was in the locker room, so they made a judgment call that it was better to go for the 2-point conversion than try and get another long snapper out there because nobody really has that much experience being a long snapper besides John Kondo. So he was hurt. People, leave it alone. He was hurt. Okay, it didn't come back to fuck us. It could have, but it didn't. Mainly because of the second half, our defense stepped it up. Okay, our defense really showed what they could be. Our offense did just enough. Other than that, I mean, I have nothing really else to say about this game. But that's my assessment of the game this week. I may be back later on this week to talk about some other things, but for now, the Raiders get a big win. They keep their playoff hopes alive. They're now 6-7. The Broncos fall to 10-3. The Chiefs won today, unfortunately. So we need some really lucky things to happen for us to make the playoffs. But I do see us finishing 8-8 this year. Okay, 8-8. At worst 7-9. But I see us beating at least the Chargers, and I see us coming out and playing a lot better game against the Chiefs than we did in the first time. So 8-8, 7-9, hopefully. If our defense plays the way it did today, I don't see why we couldn't win our last 3 games and go 9-7, to be honest with you. Anyway, this is your boy, Rolling Raider. Tell more people about the channel. So like it, subscribe it. I am back. I'm making videos on a regular basis again. So, tell everybody you know about it and keep the hope alive. We still have hope for a playoff position. All right, it's your boy, Rolling Raider. He's out.